So hopefully this AC isn't too loud. I literally cannot drive without it turned on because it's so hot. I know this isn't like the best situation for the camera, but it's the only way that I could get it to like stick to the glass. Yep, so I'm driving to Blerdcon right now. It's been a while since I've vlogged because all the other stuff was super crazy. So sorry about that. It's been a little bit since I updated, or since I uploaded. It's gonna be a very long drive. It's actually a fine drive. It's like about an hour and 20 to pick up my booth mate, and then maybe she said like 20 minutes to get to the convention. So it shouldn't be too bad. And then I'm staying with Liz tonight.
Is on the right.
These fit perfectly over my glasses. It's so good. It's so good. I'm back in the car. Day one was admittedly a little bit disappointing. I'm hoping that tomorrow will be a little bit busier. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna go to DC now and visit Liz.
And then Drew's cousin was putting balloons inside of balloons and then blowing them up, and I would just like find them like random places.
Balloons inside of balloons?
Yeah, you put one in it before they both explode, and then you blow up the one that's inside of it, and then you blow the other one up around it, and then they just like become two inflated balloons, one inside of the other, and then you just tie it. It's horrible.
God, this building is so big. I'm gonna get lost leaving.
It has the exact. Just like use that elevator to leave. I used to get lost all the time when we moved. I forgot to take the trash.
Go. You gonna take the trash out?
Well, I'll take it when we go to the group.
Yeah. What's up? It's day two. Someone's playing music in the background, so hopefully that's not a huge issue. Yesterday was pretty slow. After the con, I went back and met up with Liz, and we got completely lost in her parking garage.
You know what? Let's just get off the lobby and then just kind of figure it out from there, honestly. Maybe it is this place. Who knows? What do I know? Over here.
It wasn't good. I'm gonna try to do a run around of the vending space too, so you guys can see some of that. And hopefully I can get away from my booth for a little while. Afterwards, I'm gonna see if I can get some footage of the arcade space because that looked really cool. I left almost immediately after the vending space closed last night, so I'm gonna try to check out more of the con today before I head back to Liz's. I hope you can hear me. I know that the music is really loud. It drives me insane when people play music in the vending hall, especially as loud as it is. I don't know if you can tell how loud it is, but it's really fucking loud. So, I hope this isn't gonna be my day. Day two is done. I'm gonna head back and hang out with Liz and all of our friends. Yeah, it went better than yesterday, but yeah, we still have Sunday, so we'll see how that goes. So something happened with my day three footage. Day three was very good. I did about as well as I did on Saturday, which is really surprising. It was a Sunday. Admittedly, it was a little bit stressful as a vendor, only because sales were so scary on Friday. But I think it's just one of those conventions where it doesn't really attract the kind of fans that are going to take off of work on a Friday maybe. It's definitely a party convention. The mornings, each morning was extremely slow. Nobody really came in until like around noon because they were all recovering. It's definitely something for the convention staff to keep an eye on. I've seen a lot of really great conventions go downhill because they've become just a party con, which isn't very substantial for the convention itself. It means that the panels and events that they put on might not have the same turnout because people aren't paying attention to that, or vendors aren't making their quotas, which aren't good because then you don't have vendors returning. There's a lot of factors that can affect a convention if that becomes all it is. There's bigger events like MagFest where that is a huge portion of what that event is, but probably because it's an older crowd, it tends to not only have that party environment and like culture, but also very dedicated, intense fans that travel like worldwide. Obviously Blerdcon is still only in year 3, so it's not fair to compare it to a big event like that, and it's also not a video game convention. I would say it's definitely more of like a pop culture convention. Yeah, I would say for a year 3 event, it's definitely handling itself much more professionally than I see most 3-year events. Badges were gorgeous. All the artwork is absolutely beautiful. I definitely think that it has outgrown the hotel space that it's in, so hopefully they will work on moving that. I'm not sure what their contract deal is with that hotel, but hopefully they can grow and that doesn't hold them back. I could see this convention really becoming something like massive. We definitely need more conventions like this that are a lot more inclusive and like welcoming and just a warm atmosphere. They also had a huge selection of food trucks. I'm not used to going to a convention that has that kind of variety. They even had, I think, like 2 different ones that were just strictly vegan. I got awesome food from that. I was very surprised that they had that kind of variety available. I thought that I was going to be eating french fries for the entire weekend again. I think if you're a vendor and you're interested in vending at Blerdcon, at the moment, I can't recommend the con if you're going to have a lot of expenses. If you're very local and you can keep your expenses very low, it's absolutely worth vending at. I know a lot of vendors have been giving feedback about this year, and I'm very hopeful that the organizers are going to listen to that. Everyone was amazing when I was there, very kind, listened, checked up on us frequently. Even if you're not going to attend this event as a vendor, I definitely recommend it as an attendee. It is an awesome convention. It's been a really long time actually since I went to a convention that had energy that made me feel like inspired. There were so many amazing costumes. I met a whole bunch of new people. I think instead of getting a vendor space, I just want to get an artist alley table though. Hopefully they accept me next year. I'm gonna apply. So I'm sure this is a little bit rambly and I'm sorry about that. I'm definitely new at figuring out how to do these convention vending vlogs. I hesitate to even call them convention vlogs because in all honesty, I don't get to move from my table that often. I want to try to record more, whether it be at my table or just generally in the convention in the future. At this moment, I'm still trying to figure it out. Like everything. Hopefully, if you're thinking of vending, maybe this will give you like a little bit of insight. I think I'm gonna try to make like a list of things that I liked and disliked about vending at each convention. Definitely gonna be something I'm gonna be working on in the future, how to get that correct balance. If you have anything specific that you're interested in hearing about at events, then leave a comment and let me know. And just to like point out, these are always gonna be just my experience. You just kind of gotta do it and try it. Thanks for watching. See you next week.